Hold on. Forgot to close. Forgot to close my closet there. What's going on, everybody? How we doing today? I decided I would stream tonight because I originally, it's a little bit convoluted. Yesterday I didn't plan on streaming. I decided that I would stream today. Oh, and of course, I gotta fix my camera. I gotta fix my god dang camera. It always resets to the default, and because of that, I have to zoom in right before your very eyes. Right before your very eyes, I have to fix that. But I originally was not going to stream yesterday, but I decided that I would, and I was also planning on streaming tonight. Right, that was the original plan when I woke up yesterday, and of course I streamed yesterday, and I figured, you know what, maybe I'll stream today too, because I would love to stream at least one more time during the week. That would be nice, but I know that I can't do Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't think I would want to do Monday, but Wednesday might work. Wednesday might be okay. The reason I'm doing Monday today and, using this as a bit of a test for a Wednesday stream is because I have a very similar schedule Mondays and Wednesdays. And this Wednesday, for one thing, I just know that I'm not going to feel like doing it this coming Wednesday. And then in addition to that, also Shinji is going to be streaming Wednesday, and I don't want to take the chance of, running over his stream. It's going to be his first stream back or something like that from his little hiatus there. Excuse me, but yeah, I'll see if I can make it work in this time slot. My issue, right? The reason I don't stream during the week, I stream at what in my opinion are two kind of bad times to stream: Friday nights and Sunday afternoons. I don't stream those days. I only stream those days because those are the only times that I really have available that I feel that it would be okay for me to give up to stream. I'm actually gonna move my microphone a little bit closer. I'm gonna move my microphone a little bit closer. Fucking, yeah, and that's why I have the schedule that I do. But if I feel like I can make a Wednesday at 8 or 8:30 work, go from 8:30 to 10 or 8:30 to 10:30, or even 8 to 10, then hey, why not? Why wouldn't I do so? Excuse me. I got home and I scarfed down some food and stuff like that. I don't eat a lot during the week. That's kind of part of my diet, is I do a lot of fasting during the week, and I eat one meal that's between 1,000 and 1,800 calories. You definitely more than 1,000, but that's part of the reason why, even though I'm overweight, I'm not I'm deceptively overweight. You would not realize how overweight I am until I take my shirt off. What's it called? I'm strong fat, if anything. But yeah, there's that. Gloves prop. Oh yeah. I was gonna move them, but then I was like, wait a second. I'm an MMA channel. Who cares if there's boxing gloves in the background? These are actually the gloves that Sam gave me during season 1 of Fish Tank. Very, very nice gloves. A very nice pair of gloves. I'm making sure to take very good care of these things. These are my foreign sports car, right? That's what those things are. So I make sure I take very good care of them. Have you seen the drama with Sam and Jet? No. What do you mean? There's drama between Sam and Jet? I haven't seen any of that. What? Fill me in on that. I'll tell you right now, there's a 99% chance that it's just jokes between them. I know the both of them, and they're a little bit too chill to be beefing out in public. Even if they had issues with each other, they wouldn't even if they did have issues with each other, they wouldn't be beefing like that. Or is this supposed to be like an April Fool's joke or something like that? If it is, then okay, you got me, I guess. But yeah, like Sam and Jet are too chill to be beefing in general, and if they did beef like that, they wouldn't be beefing publicly. So that's kind of why it was like, you see, it wasn't believable. You didn't really get me. You should have been like, oh, dude, Joey. Like if I wanted to do an MDE themed April Fool's joke, I would have been like, oh, dude, Joey actually denounced Sam, bro. He had to make a public statement on his Instagram, bro. That's what I would have did, and that's what you should do if you haven't pulled all your April Fool's stuff. You know, I looked at the calendar. Nah, I don't have a calendar around me. Although earlier today I forgot that it was April Fool's, and I walked into my gym, and my coach is like a notorious prankster, um, and fucking. I'll tell this story after. It's not like a grand story. It's not like an amazing story or anything. It's just he tricked me once, and I was on guard all day. Excuse me. And I walk in and he's like, anything good today? And I was like, yeah, I mean, it's Muay Thai day. And he's like, oh, no April Fool's stuff? And I was like, no. It's like, no, I'm not someone who likes practical jokes, to be honest with you. I'm not someone who likes to have to deal with that. You know, I like to keep it very chill. You know, I actually had to have a talk with my brother-in-law. And when I say that, what I mean is I had to tell my wife to tell my brother-in-law to, like, not try and fuck with me, because he doesn't understand, like, this is America, it's not Brazil. But that doesn't mean robbery doesn't happen in America. That doesn't mean attacks don't happen in America. They happen all the time, especially around where we live. It's a high crime area. So he's sitting there, I pull in at like night, and he's waiting somewhere, and he like jumps out and tries to scare me. It's like, you could really get hurt. You could really fucking get hurt. There was like once or twice where he was lucky that I was in the car and he was outside the car, because getting out of the car to do something, that gave me enough time to be like, oh, like, you know, hand on the door, ready to bust out of the car, ready to bust, hand on the door, ready to bust. And you know, as soon as I did that, I was like, oh wait, no, not him, can't do that to him. Oh man. Name and Van Productions. What is going on? LO, wasn't that months ago? Jet was hitting the mattresses because he was depressed after fish tank. Excuse me. No, that wasn't beef. They didn't beef with each other or anything like that. Jet took some time off. That's my understanding of the situation, you know. And then you know, he was depressed, and honestly, like, a little behind the scenes lore here. I remember for the finale, we were downstairs, and me, like, this was a big moment for me because I'm not a creative decisions type of guy. I'm not someone who, like, I'm not in the basement, like, talking things over with people and stuff like that, you know? I'm not one of the people who everyone's like, oh, hey, Scott, what do you think we should do? I go in, I teach the boxing. If they have ideas they want me to do, I'll try my best to do them. If I have an idea, I'll try my best to work it in too. But I'm not in, like, the writer's room is what I should say. During the finale, his brain was just fucking melted. And I'm not saying he was, like, he wasn't useless, right? He was actually, like he was doing his job, like, very, very well, you know? Fucking, but, like, he was sitting there and he had a couple of moments where he was like, yo, like, I'm a zombie, you know? Ben was, like, mad sick. Ben was sick as fuck. And he was, like, passed out on a mattress in the back. Like, he'd wake up to vomit and stuff like that. I'm actually surprised that he got up and was able to stand for long enough when we did the little, like, congratulating Shinji and TJ for making it to the final two thing. And he said something like, dude, I'm about to be exactly like Ben. I'll be honest with you. I'm so fucked up right now, you know? And, like, who could blame him? You know, season 2, in my opinion, I still hold this to be true, was a very good season. I did enjoy it. see, people are saying that the highs were higher and the lows were lower, and it's like, I think there's probably some kind of truth to that, but I also think that the fan base made a much bigger deal out of a lot of things than they probably could have and should have, right? Um, and then in addition to that, like, there were people who they just decided like, oh, Cole's gone. Well, I liked Cole, so now I hate the show. Like, there was a lot of that, and when you have all of that bearing down on top of you, of course you're going to end up like that. So what I'm trying to say is like I totally get why he would have been that way. He needed some time to just chill, and maybe he didn't exactly do it in the way that he should have. Right? He said he was pissing in Mountain Dew bottles, just playing Warzone all day. Right? Like, and I think he said Sam had to like force him to train with a personal trainer, and that's why he's that's why he lost the weight. Glad to have him back. Good to see he's doing better. But like, I'm just saying, like, I totally get why he was that way, and it wasn't that Sam and Jet had like beef or anything like that. It's that Jet was just like, fuck, like I am not doing okay right now. The feel downstairs for the finale for season 2 was definitely a lot different than the one for season 1. That's for sure. Season 1, there was excitement. It was me and Laker in the basement watching the Willy Wonka finale go down. I remember Sam dropped that word, and me and Laker both simultaneously were just like, "Holy shit!" Fucking. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but season 2, it was definitely like, uh, it was a little bit more open ended, and then on top of that, like, everybody was sitting there just like, okay, how do we do this in a way that's going to be satisfying for everybody or as many people as we can? And because of that, we did a lot of just like throwing ideas back and forth. And like I said, it was like kind of a big moment for me, in my opinion, because that was the first time where I really felt like I had a place being like, oh, why don't we try this? Why don't we do this? Hey, did we think about that? We're going to piss somebody off no matter what. It's a binary choice, and these many people like this person, these many people like that person. One of those two groups of people is going to be pissed off. Like, it was pretty cool to be involved in that on that level, and I'm hoping that I'll be brought in to make more decisions like that in the future, whether it is martial arts related or just show related. But we'll see. We'll see. I like I said, anything I do know about season 3, I'm not going to tell you guys because it's not my place. And then on top of that, like, things change. I don't want to sit here one minute and be like, oh yeah, I was told this, and then it doesn't work out. Scott, you're a huge part of season 2. Just look at the audience you retained to see that. A whole 24 viewers. Thanks, Spiked Protein. Thanks, bud. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I was definitely a big part of season 2. I was the only one outside of production who was brought in and regularly interacted with the fish in a way, just regularly interacted with the fish. Sam brought in his personal trainer, his weightlifting coach, and that dude, he wasn't running weightlifting classes or anything like that. I think he set up some circuits one day, but he wasn't like a character on the show necessarily. Me, I was a character. And like I'm really, again, like, whenever I talk about this, I feel like an absolute shithead if I don't express like the gratitude, for them bringing me on and things like that, right? But I'm aware, I know it's not like I had a small part or anything like that. I had a pretty big part in season 2, and I don't know if I'm gonna get the call back for season 3. And if I do, I don't know what kind of part I'm gonna have, right? Whether it's gonna be a big one, a small one, whatever, But like, bottom line, I can only hope that good things happen. Top 3 races, Scott. The Indy 500, Um, Talladega, I forget what they call that one. And shit. What's the one they have in Europe every year? Not not the bike races. The Formula One. The Formula One shits. Send him this stream. Send who this stream? Uh, my homeboy just got turned on to Sam Hyde. He hasn't seen Fish Tank yet, but he's already interested in season 3. He's ready to go, buddy. Nice. That's cool. That's really cool. It's always fun when your friends get turned on to things that you like, you know? I think always bringing you in and forcing them to do karate will always be funny and a good launch pad for content, to be honest. Oh yeah, like if I do get hit up for season 3, I'm going to hit the ground running in a real way. You know, like season 2, I didn't quite know what to expect. I had a bunch of things that I was gonna do for like the tank, but I didn't know what to expect regarding everything else. You know, like what was gonna happen with YouTube, what was gonna happen with streaming and stuff like that. But now I know like kind of what to expect. Like I said, I will do watch parties, but I want to okay that with Sam and Jet first. I want to see if one, they're all right with that, but two, I want to make sure if there's any ramifications to that okay that they give me. I want to make sure that I follow them, right? What was I gonna say? But yeah, you know, I'm learning. I'm learning as things go on. Viva la Bam. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep on reading stuff, obviously, right? Um. Oh, Scott, how much would it take to write piss head on your massive forehead? I don't know. How much you willing to pay me? And my forehead isn't that my forehead isn't that big. All right, my forehead isn't that big. Okay. It's just I'm wearing the glasses that make you blind, but you're still somehow supposed to be able to see the sun through them, right? I should play with these things on is what I should do. I got you on SIGs when you're in the tank again, for real, for real. You gonna give me a cigarette delivery? Dude, I was smoking cigars for a little bit, right? I'll go ahead and I'll set up AoE. I was smoking cigars again, not again. I never like regularly smoked cigars in the first place, but I started smoking cigars specifically when I would get a little bit drunk, right? And I was enjoying the hell out of it, but the last time I did it, I think it was probably like I want to say like a month ago at this point, maybe a little bit less time. And excuse me. I got sick, and I got like mad sick, like to the point where I was like, "Yo, is something wrong? Is something wrong with me?" I forgot that nicotine, if you haven't smoked it in a while, specifically tobacco, will make you like a little bit sick to your stomach and things like that. And me, I was like shaky. You know, I was not okay. I was also dehydrated too. I didn't really drink water that day in the way that I should have, and you know, I drank some soda and then some beer and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, I was not doing all right. I quit smoking 10 days ago, cold turkey. Sucks so bad, but I need to be done with them. You are done with them. That's the thing. You are done with them. It only takes 3 days for you to withdraw, basically. Like the cigarette withdrawals stop after 3 days, and after that, it's all mental, right? It's just your brain telling you, you know what I should do? I should smoke a ciggy butt. Is what I should do. I should smoke some ciggies. Jeez. I got like a clogged up fucking nose, and it's like annoying the hell out of me. Yeah, everything after 3 days, and it's just your brain telling you that you need it when you really don't, you know? So, like, obviously, right now you're kind of going through it. Your head's, like, spinning and stuff like that. But if you just tell yourself, like, nah, I don't need it, you know, look, I'm not saying it's gonna work. I'm just saying, like, maybe it'll help a little bit, you know? Just remind yourself of the 3 days. Either that or what I did when I quit vaping was I started chewing toothpicks and things like that, and that would help kind of take the edge off if I felt like I was jittery or anything like that. Eventually, you get to a point where like you start craving toothpicks. I'll say that much, but you know, I'd say chewing a toothpick is probably a little bit better than smoking cigs. You know, you can get flavored toothpicks too. My brother turned me on to mint flavored toothpicks, and they were really good. My brother is like he's a skater. You know, I've shared my brother's stuff on Instagram before. My brother's like a skater. Speaking of which, I'm just realizing. Oh nope. Socials. All right, there we go. Anyway, yeah, my brother's like a skater. You know, he's not big on like fitness or anything, but he's probably healthier than me right now. He's in better shape than I am right now. Oh, okay, cool. I gotta play this a certain way. And what's it called? It's because he just decided like, you know what? Nah, I'm done drinking and smoking and all this other stuff, you know? He quit vaping before I did. Um you know, and he does fucking yoga now. I should make fun of him for that, but you know, if it works for him, it works for him. Good for him. Fucking what was I gonna say? Yeah, he eats like mad healthy now. He got a fucking salad yesterday. I should definitely give him shit for that one. You know, my salad. Nah, but it's just funny. You know, I feel like I was going somewhere with that, but I completely like failed at it. Actually, wait a second. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna focus on this for the time being, and then I'll go ahead and I'll hit that. Yeah, it's routine crap like after a coffee, a shower, sex, etc. Ah, you see, and that's yeah, yeah. It sounds like toothpicks are gonna be your saving grace then. You know, as like as dumb as you might feel in certain cases, pulling out toothpicks. Like if you guys watched season one, whenever I was in there, you'll notice I had a little container of toothpicks, sort of like jangling, I guess you could say, and it was just like fucking weird, you know. I went to a comedy show, right? One of the dudes I fought years ago, he does comedy shows. He runs them, right? He organizes them, and he fucking what did he do? Oh yeah, he had this chick as like a hostess, and she ended up using me as a prop. She used me as a fucking prop. She made fun of me for my toothpick. I was just like, man, come on, dude. I haven't smoked in like a week or two, and the insomnia is killing me. Just gotta wait it out. You're talking about I would assume you're talking about I would assume you're talking about cigarettes, right, Zach? I would assume you are anyway. If it's weed, then it's like I don't even know the deal with weed. The thing is, when I quit weed, I was ready to quit. Like I had tried to not even quit. I had tried to just take breaks so that my tolerance would get better, and I could not. It just did not work out. I'll do one more. That way I get that third, maybe even a fourth. I don't have a good feeling about this game. I don't know why. I'm just kind of like, man, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I'm not even gonna bother. Those boars are all the way over there. No fucking thank you. I will also... Nah, you know what? I'd rather go in there. And then you are gonna build that. And you guys... Oh, well, at least some of you anyway are gonna go over here. Actually, you're gonna help her. But yeah, I was like very ready to quit weed when I did quit. Like I was so sick of I was just so sick of it that I was like, nah, I quit. I was just like, I was high for the last time, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm done with this shit. And I just didn't smoke anymore, and that just was what it was. All right, where the hell is this idiot going? You big dummy. You big fucking idiot. Actually, you know what? I'm going to throw one more on wood. I'm actually going to take these two. I'm going to slap them on gold. That way, because I want to get to Castle Age as soon as I can. You know, and I'm going to need plenty of wood. I'm all good on that stuff. Meat. Food. Duh. I found tolerance-wise, if you switch strains every 2 weeks, it helps keep the effect. There's some science behind it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I didn't know that. Plus, like, I stopped smoking, like, 2 or 3 months after it became legal in Massachusetts. It's funny the way everything kind of timed, or was timed, right? Okay, let's hit that. Yeah, it's kind of funny the way everything ended up with the timing and stuff like that. You know, so it's like, not that I couldn't have been picky if I didn't want to, right? I'm sure I could have been a weed snob, but it's a lot easier to be like, oh, what strain is that? Oh, no, I think I'm gonna go this instead. You just kind of got whatever is around. Like, I had Headband for an entire summer. That's all I smoked. And I still recognize the smell of Headband. Like, the smell that it had is just, like, familiar as hell to me. Whoop. And it's because for an entire summer, that's all I had to smoke. I also was, I was selling it, too. Because that's what you do when you're a mega stoner, is you sell it too, because you're like, oh dude, I could like smoke for free and make money. It's not how it works. There's a reason they say don't get high off your own supply, you know? I've been on the same strain for 2 years now and it still works for me personally. Yeah, I'm not sure of the science behind it. Whatever it is though, I trust it. I always trust the science. I'd rather go there. And then, see, I can't even build more houses. That's why, because, like, I can tell my economy is probably going to lag a little bit, and I desperately need to build more houses so that I can... Oh, no. Okay, I got 2 houses. That's good. I'm going to throw, like, mad dudes on there. Somebody message me or something? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Headband, LMFAO. You ever seen the MDE 420 safety video where Nick starts listing out insane strain names? I probably have. I probably have seen that, and I just kind of forget it. My favorite weed-related MDE video is, I don't even know what it's called. I don't think it has a name, because it was kind of part of that, like, Sam... Oh, alright, I'm ahead of him, I guess. It was part of that Sam making unhinged, cell phone videos era. He ends up kicking the fan. He's just like, you gotta smoke the green sticky, and then he just kicks the fucking fan out of nowhere. That was like the funniest shit to me, you know? I mean, it's probably because I smoke 2 grams a day, and that still works, though. Yeah, I feel like 2 grams a day is probably not quite enough. Although 2 grams a day is kind of a lot, considering the fact that, like, you could smoke, like, 0.3 and get, like, high for a while. You know? You see? This is my grief right here. Oh, we got him. Alright, so there's that. I'll go ahead and I'll build it there. Yeah, like I used to smoke from the minute I got up to the minute I went to bed. You know, I used to smoke all my money away, and then on top of that, I'd be sitting there and you know what? I feel like I should whoopsies. I used to smoke way too much, so naturally my tolerance was going to be, like, ridiculously stupid. You know, it was going to be, like, stupidly strong, you know? I'm talking, like, probably an eighth a day at least, between me having my own weed and then going to get smoked up by my buddies. And then in addition to that, it wasn't just flower that I was doing either. It was also dabs. My buddy and I mean, we always did martial arts throughout our lives, but I got him into the gym in like a serious way at one point, and we were both training together. And we trained together for years, you know. I used to go over to his house before we would train every day. He only went to Muay Thai, so it was only like 2 or 3 times a week that we would train together. But every day that we would train together, I would go over to his house and we would rip like 4 or 5 globs back to back. I'm not talking rip a dab. I'm talking rip dabs, plural. Oh, geez, I need it. Wait, no, I thought. Oh, it's 800. 800. Okay. In fact, you know what? I'll hit that now. And yeah, I'd rather hit this when I get to Castle Age. Speaking of which, I'm actually gonna pull a couple of these guys off of wood, and I'm gonna go there because the sooner I can get a castle up, the better. And you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll throw one more there just for good measure. But yeah, we used to get completely fucking toasted, and I miss that. I'll be honest with you. Like showing up high as balls, me and my buddy, and you know, the Muay Thai instructor at the time, he used to blast like dirty South hip hop. And it was just, the energy in there was so fucking great. And then after you get out, you know, I'd walk home because I lived right around the corner. The summertime specifically, sun's starting to go down. It's not as hot as it was a minute or two ago. Not a minute or two ago, geez. A little while ago. What are you doing? I didn't tell you to stop. You fucking dummy. Anyway, it was really nice, man. You know, it was really nice. I gotta say that much. Oh, and I can, yes, all right, perfect. But I also need more of these. So, yeah, I mean, simple, I guess. Scott, how you feel about chess boxing? I love chess and I love boxing, so I'm biased. I don't see an issue with it, you know. I think it's kind of funny. It's obviously a gimmick, right? It's gimmicky because it is a gimmick, but you know, we can have fun. That's something that the boxing world doesn't seem to understand, is that it's okay to have fun, you know? Boxing sucks now because they forgot how to... Oh, hi there. Hello. I was going to say boxing sucks now because they forgot how to have fun. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to beat the hell out of that dude. He thinks I can't see him. Anyway. Yeah, boxing is mostly concerned with who the best boxer is, which the best boxers are, especially nowadays, they're typically not going to be entertaining. They're not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun to watch them or anything like that. Let's see. Oh, let's see what else I got. Not quite. Oh, geez, I didn't even want to build this. I typically don't bother with cavalry on these. But when it comes to boxing, like, the best boxers are typically not going to be that fun to watch, if I'm being honest with you. That's why I like Misfits, right? And I haven't watched Misfits in a long time, right? It's because, oh, well, I mean, they're very, he's making men-at-arms. Not even men-at-arms, he's making militiamen. I don't know what this dude thinks he's doing. But, yeah, it's fun to see people who, like, okay, maybe their skill level isn't that great, but they put on entertaining fights. It's fun to see that. And that's why the UFC is also turning into that too, because I remember years ago, the conversation that was being had in the MMA world was, oh, dude, you know what would make a really good fight? You know what would make the best fight, dude? This guy versus that guy. That's the conversation that was happening in the MMA world all those years ago. Now it's, oh, who's the best fighter? When the conversation shifts from what would the best fight be to who is the best fighter, that's where you're in trouble. Because the best fighter, a lot of people, they don't know how to measure that without the metric being wins and losses and things like that. And in the boxing world, you see this especially because now if you're not 30-0, you're not taken serious. You're considered to be just nothing, no one at best. You know, either that or you're considered to be a bum, you know, a gatekeeper for guys who are going to end up being 30-0. If you lose your first boxing match, you might as well just call it a career. Unless you're okay with that being the situation that you're in, you know? Yeah, you know what? I will put it here. And I will take these two and bring them over here as well. Hopefully they will stay separate. Separate but equal. Yeah, I'm going to send them over here. Get out of here. I want to keep those two separate because I want to make sure they end up in the spot that they're supposed to. Oh, yeah, and then... Alright, there we go. But yeah, boxing sucks now and it's boring, and it's because people are more concerned about who the best fighter is, and when people are only concerned about that, they're gonna allow for boring fights, because a boring fight is gonna be a safe one. It's gonna be a fight that the guy who is fighting and the guy who's winning, he just barely ekes by on points or like some other boring thing. That's what happened with Floyd Mayweather. People say Floyd Mayweather is the greatest ever, and it's like, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say he's not, but also it feels kind of weird knowing that he ducked a lot of guys, and he also was a fucking boring point fighter, you know? People try to make him seem more exciting than he was when he's just not exciting. It's like, okay, I get it. He's got this Philly shell, and he shoulder rolls. Wow, fantastic. Great. Where's the fucking KOs, dude? Where's the exciting KOs? And stuff like that. I'm not interested in shit that is like boring like that. And unfortunately now you have these like weirdos in the boxing world who they're like, if you don't find that to be exciting, then they call you like a casual or something like that. And it's like, dude, I don't give a fuck about what you think is exciting. Fighting as a sport. Fighting is a sport. This is the thing you need to, like, this is the thing that everybody needs to remember. Not you guys specifically, but this is the thing everybody needs to remember, is that fighting as a sport is meant to be a surrogate for fighting as a means of dispute settlement and warfare. It's meant to train for warfare, and it's also meant to be a form of settling disputes between people who cannot settle their dispute with words, right? Those are the two things that fighting is supposed to be a surrogate for, right? Is murder. When I say dispute settling, I mean murder, and warfare. And because of that, you have to be good enough with your hands as to where you can definitively dominate somebody else, and that and that doesn't mean outpoint them by a lot. That's not what that means. What that means is you're able to put them on the ground and they cannot get back up. And I was thinking about this earlier today. There's a lot of pros out there that people would consider to be like really really good. They're the next top prospect. They're a phenom. They're a this, they're a that. And truth is, like, you put them on the street and they might not be as good as you think they are. And I don't mean against like an untrained guy. I mean, if you took a guy who was a boxer who could win in a boxing ring and put him on the street with somebody who's, say, like an MMA fighter or something like that, I think the MMA fighter has a much better chance of winning. And not because he's going to take the guy down and leg kick him and stuff like that, but because a lot of modern day boxers, they're good with the head movement, they're good with the distance management, they're good with all of this stuff, but they got fucking pillows for fists. And they purposefully are throwing lighter, quicker punches because they're not worried about trying to knock a guy out, because they know, okay, this is a 12-round fight. I might as well not gas out in round 3. I might as well take it easy and just try and score points and win that way, right? I'm kind of explaining this poorly, right? And it's because I'm multitasking because I really don't want to be made a fool of again for the 40th time here. All right, you saw me win 2 back-to-back last time. I want to keep that little streak going. I think I'm good anyway. Truth be told, I think I'm just outpacing him barely enough. What I need to do though is continue with. You see, my economy is a little bit screwed. Actually, because of that, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, and what am I doing here? I should throw this here. The bottom line is, it's okay to have fun. Chess boxing is fun. I think it's whatever, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, it's not cool, it's not a good combat sport. It's like, they're really boxing. They're playing chess in between, but they're really boxing. So it is boxing. I think everybody needs to unbunch their panties. You know, whatever stick is jammed up everybody's asses, I think they need to pry it out. Is what I think they need to do. You know, got to use them key bindings. It instantly ups your output. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Believe it or not, that's what I'm doing. I'm using the key bindings. I hit that, and then I will hit a couple more of these because I really need food. I think I'm good on gold for now, although I will add a couple more. What I really need is food. Yes, I can build another castle as well. See, what I've noticed, and I gotta start getting used to this, I gotta start building outwards. I gotta start projecting outwards, right? Because those are the people that kill me, are the ones that aggressively expand outward. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get used to, I'm also trying to get used to, taking these, you know, taking the relics. I don't want to collect all of them though, because I feel like that's a pussy way of winning, if I'm being honest with you. I think it's like kind of a cheap way of winning. Is like, oh, I'm not gonna beat you in a fight. I'm gonna, it's kind of like outpointing someone on purpose. You know, I'm not gonna beat you in a fight. I'm just gonna take the fight so long that everybody gets bored and decides that I landed more punches, therefore I win. You know, winning a fight on, oh, there we go. Winning a fight on points. Yeah, no, I'll head out there. Winning a fight on points, like, that's basically what it is. Is like, hey, there's got to be a winner. We can't just call it a draw. But also, this has gone on so long. We gotta call it at some point, gentlemen. All right, we gotta call it at some point. So, considering that you landed 19 punches and that guy landed 20 punches, well, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna call it in favor of this guy. Okay, okay. Yes. Actually, no. I should chop that thing down because that'll leave a gap that they can move through. Although it would make for an interesting little bottleneck. I will say that much. Yeah. As soon as I get 2 castles up, I'm not really that worried about the stone anymore, which is not really a good way to play, to tell you the truth. Because now I'm sitting here, if one of these castles gets taken down, either that or, you know, I could put up a third. Like, I guarantee you there's enough there to get a 3rd castle out of it, you know? Yeah, you know what? I'll put them back there, though. Scott's AoE builds were a boxer. Which boxer would they be? No clue. Oh. There was one around here somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if I can steal that one. I'm sitting here, like, trying to think of my next move. Like, oh, what do I do now? Who's Scott's favorite boxer and MMA fighter? That's such a weird way to ask that question. As if I'm not right here. my favorite boxer is Marvin Hagler. My favorite MMA fighter is Marvin Hagler and Tommy Morrison. I like them both for different reasons. Tommy Morrison, I love the left hook. I've always had an affinity for the left hook, and I'm very good with my left hook as well. And then in addition to that, oh, oh, they kill the holy man. How dare them? Yeah, I've always liked the left hook, and Tommy Morrison is just a likable guy, and he fought exciting fights. He fought interesting fights. It's fun to watch him do his thing. Tommy Morrison was not the best from that era, and a lot of people, a lot of racist boxing fans, they called him like a great white hope or something like that, and it's like, shut up. Fucking, wait a second, what was I about to do? The bottom line is, whether he was the best of that era or not, which he wasn't, like I said, he put on fights that you wanted to watch. He was a guy that you wanted to watch. Marvin Hagler, because I, over the years, have kind of learned to embrace a more hard-nosed style of boxing and fighting in general. Forward pressure is not something I was comfortable with in the beginning, but now it's something I'm actually a lot more comfortable with than certain other aspects of fighting. What the hell is going on here? Who the hell? Where did this guy go? Did he just disappear? Did he get kidnapped? Is that what happened? Anyway, oh. Anyway, Marvin Hagler, like, I like that hard-nosed style of pressure fighting, but not just brawling, right? Marvin Hagler was not just a brawler. He was a very intelligent fighter, and in fact, I actually have a video that I'm going to release. It's from an old channel of mine. What I wanted to do with this old channel that I had was make mini sort of, I guess you could say, documentaries on fighters and things like that, to talk about like different aspects of them that I think made them great. And the first and only one that I did was, what am I doing? Was on Marvin Hagler. And it was it was called The Art of Discipline with Marvin Hagler, and it was a video that for me did numbers. It got like 30,000 views, and to this day people still comment on it like, hey, like, I love this video. I come back every however many months to watch it. Like, people are really hype about that video. It's probably one of the best videos I've made. It's not the greatest video ever, but it's one of the best that I personally have made. Oh, wait, I could throw one more up as well. That is good news. And in fact, I think I will go ahead and do that now. But yeah, I like the discipline. I like the unwillingness to quit. He was an outsider. He was not a boxing insider, and yet he was still able to make it in a fucked up boxing space. It was crazy what they did to him. It was crazy the way they treated him, but he still was able to do something. He was able to make something of himself. And in my opinion, it's to me, it's not even an argument to be had. It's fact, right? Actually, I do need some more of that, so I will go ahead. It's just fact. Like, he was the best of that era at middleweight. He was the best of the four horsemen. Did I? Yep, I did. Okay, good. This guy has no idea what he's in for. I say this. Alright. Let's get going. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna test him out. See, I just said this guy doesn't know what he's in for, and I'm like, wait a second, what if he does? What if he does? Wait a second, what are you guys doing over here? Your ass is over there. But yeah, Tommy Morrison and Marvin Hagler, my two favorite boxers. As for MMA, Mirko Krokop. I also like Justin Gaethje. You can say what you want about him as of late, although he didn't have the kind of fall that Tony Ferguson had, that's for sure. Why are you guys all Alright, there we go. Let's just go ahead and see what we can do here. Oh yeah, I should yeah. You see, I'm sitting here like, oh shit, I need to focus on this. Uh-oh. Yep. We might be in for it a little bit. Oh. Well, at the very least, I'll take care of these. Go, go, go. Oh. Oh no, actually, I mean, I'm not exactly doing great. You know, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put a hole in his shit real quick. These things are real easy to take care of with my woad raiders. I'm actually not worried about these guys at all now. And we got it. All right, cool. He can have those. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna keep on creating those raiders. Oh, geez, yeah. Nah, there's no way he's coming back. There's no way he's gonna come back. Like I said, I'm so focused on this that it's kind of hard for me to, like, talk in depth about these things. It's easier with Fallout New Vegas because I can just go into VATS and then, like, chill. But yeah, just to recap, Marvin Hagler and Tommy Morrison, my favorite boxers. I like Justin Gaethje. I like Mirko Cro Cop. Who else? There's a couple more that I'm sure I'm forgetting about. You know. Anyway, nah, we're good on that. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna keep on keeping on with that. Prince Nazim. I know of him. I know about him, but I can't say that I'm like a big fan of his or anything like that. You know, I don't like cocky fighters. I'll say that much. I don't like cocky fighters that I feel are actual like dickheads. Is what I should say. I like a nice Chael Sonnen type, where it's like he doesn't have to give you a wink and a nudge, but you know he is playing a character. I like that. I think that's fun and funny. You know. You have too much food and gold in the bank. I don't know about food. I got tons of gold, though. Yeah, you know. Oh, wait. I didn't even want that. And I can, you see, I can take this at a leisurely pace. Like, either that or I'm going to get fucked up because I'm taking it too leisurely. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to hit him with mad fucking trebs. With mad trebby boys. Oh, wait. Did I? Yep. Yeah, everything's fully upgraded, basically. The only thing I want to do is keep on hitting these. Somebody blasting music outside. Alright. I don't even necessarily think I'll need these, but I'm gonna keep them anyway. Just cause why not? No, I'm good. I'm just gonna wait for those trebuchets, basically. And in the meantime, I guess I will go ahead and I'll make some scorpions. Oh, you see? Not enough. Oh, well. Go ahead, I'll do that. I want to see what I can do with these guys. Actually, wait a second. Wasn't there another one around here somewhere? Oh, no, he took them. He took it. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to turn any of his guys. They're going to swarm me before I even have an opportunity. If you had to be gay, who would you date? Cro Cop or Alistair Overeem? Cro Cop. Sorry, I was just checking something. Oh, you see? Oh, no. No, there's no way in hell. Wait, I'll get this one. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, I got him. Nice. Fucking get him. Get him, dude. Convert an enemy monk. I didn't convert an enemy monk, though. Did I? Did I convert an enemy monk? Oh, man. I think I'm building like 7 trebuchets. I just gotta wait for them. I'm outside blasting music. I'm trying to dig a trench into your basement and steal all your valuables. Good luck. I ain't got nothing valuable. Do I look like the kind of guy who keeps valuables around? I just want to hit these last couple of trebuchets and then I'm good. Yeah, I'll see what I can do with the scorpions as well. All right, we got 2 more. We got 2 more, and then we're gonna send all three of these guys plus any scorpions I can create in the meantime. Actually, what am I doing? Silly me. I should be... Oh, I need more houses. Shit. Silly me. That's alright. Oh, this fucking... This idiot. Hey. Oh, shit. There we go. I guess they're just chilling here. Alright, whatever. In that case, you're gonna go there. I think I'll have these guys stage out there. I kind of want to keep them, separate. Just because they always get in the way. Do I have enough for... No. No, I do not. Scott, if you were a girl, which female MMA fighter would you want to fight the most? I don't know. That's actually a good question. I'll have to think about that. Huh. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'd have to think about that. Because it is a good question. Or date. You see, that's a tough one because a lot of UFC caliber women are not that cute. You know? Remember they tried to make Ronda Rousey a sex symbol? Remember how ridiculous that was? That was oof. Woof. There we go. Yeah, like it's weird. Like you would think there would actually there are some decently cute top tier MMA girls, but all the cute ones are like all the cute MMA girls, they tend to be hell yeah. A lot of the cute MMA girls tend to be not... Oh, hi there. Hey, pal. Hurry up, boys. See, it's like I said, my raiders are blowing through these guys like nothing else. Oh, shit. That was a smart move on his part, I'll say that much. Yes. What are you guys doing? Get over there. That's probably everything he's got for the most part. Alright, let's go. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. I want to see what these guys... Yeah, you know what? These guys can have fun messing around there. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to see what'll happen with these guys. I want to see how many volleys it takes. You idiots, what are you doing? You big dummies. Yeah, the tore right through them. Shit. Okay. Let's go ahead. I don't even know if I'll need... I probably will need reinforcements. I should get started on those. Yeah, you know what? Go over here. Not enough food. Alright. They're just doing all the work while these guys hang out. They're just like, alright, whatever, man. Oh, geez, there's more now. Okay. Hi, everybody. Ah, you see? See, that was an oversight. That was an oversight. That's not very good for me, but it is what it is. What are you guys doing? Oh, man, yeah. That was a bit of an oversight. Oh, well. Why don't you guys go ahead and then I will... yeah. I'm like tuned in right now. For a second, I almost forgot that I'm streaming. I was like, huh, okay. I'm like sitting here thinking in my own head, not thinking in terms of like, oh, I should narrate what is going on and what I'm thinking about right now. Scott only has one squirrel a day as a form of fasting. I took a squirrel in years ago. He wasn't a pet, you know, I basically rescued him, I guess you could say. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull back. I'm going to pull back and I'm going to regroup. I'll send these guys out there to harass, you know. Just kind of mess around a little bit, but right now what I'm just going to do is I'm going to bleed them dry of resources as best I can. You see, I need food is what I need. I have a bunch of everything else. Yeah. I'll say fuck it and I'll go. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. That's fine by me. And then, in addition to that, I'm going to repair this, and then I'm going to build another castle external to the thing. I had to get a young squirrel out of my trash yesterday. Too cute. Yeah, young squirrels are funny. They're, like, very friendly. I've had multiple squirrels approach me and my friends in the past. And that's what happened when I took in that squirrel years ago, is, there was a, I was actually, it was the day before a fight. I was walking home from my parents' house with my girlfriend. We did not have cars at that point. And, like, she starts screaming out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, she screams and she runs, and I was just like, what's going on? And she points, and there's this little squirrel running towards us on the road, and I was like, it's just a squirrel, relax. And yeah, I mean, she warmed up to it real quick, and it followed us like a mile home. Like, we walked home for like a mile. Huh, interesting. You were supposed to be creating more, but you were not. Anyway, yeah, and we got to a main road that was very busy, so we were like, okay, we really can't be, we can't just, like, cross the street and then he tries to follow us and he gets hit by a car. That'd be pretty fucked up. So we took him in, and I kept him for like a month or two, I want to say. I also forgot it's Monday for a second. I'm all screwed up right now. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, shit. I'm gonna put them right here. And you know what I should do? I have the excess, so this is gonna be kind of like a forward observation castle. I'm gonna see if they come around this way. I'm not too worried about this way because that's where I send my troops out of. I'll just run headlong into them, and I don't think he'll be able to do much of anything. I'm more worried about getting flanked randomly, and in fact, that's what I'm about to do. This time I'm gonna send troops over that way. Maybe I'll send a small diversionary force, you know? Maybe some Woad Raiders or something like that, but I'm gonna send the catapults, the trebuchets, I'm gonna send them around this way, and I'll hopefully be able to penetrate a little bit deeper. If I can even hit this castle, that'll be good. That will be very good. Yeah, back there. Alright. That's what I need is I need to upgrade to siege onagers. Then I also need more of these guys. So I'll send these and maybe a couple of onagers. I'll send them that way just to kind of distract this gentleman right here. Yeah, I need more gold, and I have a shit ton of wood. Like, way too much wood. So what I'm also going to do is might as well steer into the little bullshit we got here. And then I will take you, and I will create a market here. Just because why not? I'm going to sell mad wood for gold and shit like that. Whoop. Uh-oh. See, that's what I was talking about. Now, these onagers are not exactly the best for infantry. I'm kind of trying... I'm doing a couple of things with them. They are okay for infantry and groups and things like that, but not fast moving. I'm hoping that I can kind of catch these guys in a certain spot, you know? Like if they end up around here, I'll hit them with the onagers and shit like that. All right, and I need quite a bit more from all of them. Yep. Sell the hell out of that shit. Oh, man. See, now he's trying to press a little bit, and I don't think he'll have it, but why are you guys? There we go. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to send them over there right now just to... Oh, geez. What the hell? Oh, man. Those things. I didn't know he had fucking flaming camels. You learn new shit about this game every day you play it. Because fucking... They'll just be like random shit that you're like, oh, what the hell? Like, I didn't know the Portuguese had... I didn't know the Portuguese had... organ guns. I didn't know that was a thing in this game. Alright, yeah. So I'm a little bit more concerned with, Alright, we're going to send these here. I'm hoping he doesn't have a castle around here. I'm hoping that he basically just left everything alone except for maybe these. You know, I'm hoping that nothing will attack. Then I'll go ahead. Yeah, not enough wood. That's fine because you guys are going to keep on doing your thing. But what I will also do, just to make sure that I have plenty of wood, is I will send more there. So, I'm going to go this way. That's annoying. We'll go ahead and I'll attack with those. Yeah, I underestimated his ability to create those quickly. Might be a little bit fucked here. You see, and that's exactly what I said, is that I was like, oh, I think I'm good, I can take my time, but I ended up taking too much time is the issue, you know? That's really me getting a little bit too complacent. Shit happens. Yeah. I got too complacent and he ended up coming back. I also didn't know that he had these things. It's like, what the hell? You know, that's crazy. I figured these things were his elite unit. I've never heard of an elite step lancer before, so it's like, what? You know? What are you two doing? What are you guys doing? What are you up to? You guys look silly right now. Yeah. Did you do a media share stream yet? What do you mean by media share stream? Is that like a thing that I'm supposed to know about? Ah, yeah. Yeah, I got too complacent. It is what it is. Ah, well. I'll probably just call it quits. We'll start another game. I want to see the extent of his shit. Ah, go fuck yourself. Ah, that's stupid. Yeah, not too different from me, although he ends up... Like, the way people do their houses is interesting to me. Like, some people, they just stack their houses in, like, a corner. Other people, they stack their houses along the wall, which is what I prefer to do in most cases. You know, it provides a little extra layer of protection. But the thing is, it also makes them a little bit vulnerable. Like, I actually think that's really what killed me in the end. Wasn't that I lost my castles. I mean, I was pretty damn close to being able to put up another one if I wanted. It was the fact that I was losing my houses, and I was like, nah, I don't think I'm going to be able to put up any more quick enough, you know? That's whatever. We'll play another one real quick. Yeah, he barely eked out in terms of military, but it was his economy that really probably did it, because like I said, there was a point where his troops kind of slowed to a trickle, and I was like, that's probably all he's got right now. He's probably depleted. That's kind of what was going through my head, and that's why I didn't jump back on him like immediately, you know. We'll go ahead. We'll play another one though. I might as well. Although then again, that's whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. I'll go ahead and I'll do it. I heard Sam wants to do his own P. Diddy shit. Was he? I don't know. I've been hand feeding like 3 generations of them now. They live in an oak tree on the adjacent property. That's pretty cool, Zach. Alright. My favorite part. Waiting. Scott, have you watched Darby O'Gill and the Little People banger movie? Nah, I've never heard of that. I'm starting to like, I'm tired from today, so I'm like, fuck, I'm starting to feel myself kind of like shit in the bed, dude. Oh no. And that's kind of what, that's, again, that's part of the reason why I don't usually stream on days like today. But we'll probably do a regular, like, weekday stream every now and again, you know? Not on a day where, like, I have nothing else to do. Like, if I have a day off from work, I might stream. Or if I don't go to the gym, I might stream. But, you know, if I have a regular day, like a full day, then oh, if I have a full day, that's a little bit different, you know. Then I'll be like, nah, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to stream or anything like that, you know. You guys know what I did yesterday? That's really cool. I took real maple syrup and I combined it with butter, and it's really, really good when you do that. It tastes like so damn good. You got to get real maple syrup though. You can't do the Aunt Jemima shit. I got the inspiration from a Mrs. Butterworth's commercial, though, because they said, oh, Mrs. Butterworth's is made with real butter. And it's like, really? Huh, I wonder what would happen if I took real maple syrup and put real butter on it. Put real butter in it, excuse me. Like, melt the butter and then mix in the syrup to the butter. And it was mad good. I threw it on some pancakes. It's like so good. Anyway. Okay. I'm at the bottom of the map. I should have recognized that, but silly me, I didn't. That sounds fire. Yeah, it is mad good. It is like really, it's so good. It almost has like a butterscotch quality to it. It almost tastes a little bit like butterscotch. You know, I'm not like a big butterscotch guy, but it still tasted enough like just regular maple syrup as to where I wasn't like put off by it. It was like so good. You know, creamier maple syrup. You know, it doesn't, because the issue with real maple syrup is it soaks into the pancake real quick, and soon you're basically just eating a dry pancake, so you got to put more syrup on it. This, not only are you using less syrup overall, but in addition to that, you're also, are those, hold on, I want to see what the hell that is. No, that is not what I thought it is. You're using less syrup overall, but you're also like it doesn't soak in as much, you know, which is nice. I can't stand fake maple syrup. Yeah, it sucks. And this is important. When did you start playing this game? I started playing it. I want to say probably like a month ago. Taylor from PKA was talking about it, and I was like, oh, I used to play AoE back in the day. Maybe I should start playing again. And this is kind of like my chill game, right? It's not like Fallout where I know if I'm playing Fallout, I'm in for like a multi-hour ordeal. It's hold on, actually, gonna go here, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, we're good. I know it's not gonna be like a multi-hour ordeal or anything like that. It's you know, it's a game where I can play like 1 or 2 games on a work night, and I'm not gonna be up till like 3 a.m. And it's good. It's a stress reliever, believe it or not, even though sometimes I'm like, oh, fuck, like, damn it, you know? There we go. In fact, you know what? I'm actually going to put those 2 there because they will probably be able to help. I can't find my bush. It's probably in this region right here. And in fact, you know what I'll do? I'll send them over there. But what I'll do in the meantime, I'll lure the elephant. Run. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, man. I thought it was going to kill him. Alright, in that case... Yeah, I don't see a bush anywhere. Anyone know if Uncle Ben is still around these days? I think Uncle Ben is. Aunt Jemima's gone, but Uncle Ben... Yeah, you know, Aunt Jemima passed away about 4 years ago now, but Uncle Ben is still alive and kicking. Scott's brother's a skater. Oh. They took the real Aunt Jemima. Yeah, that was crazy when I saw the Pearl Milling Company thing instead of the Aunt Jemima. All right. Kind of in a rough spot here. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Send a few here. You. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, geez. I need to build a one of these things. I guess I'll build it over here. I might as well. See, I'm in like desperate need of food, but I don't have an external source of food. Chances are it's gonna be like right here or something like that. There's one, two. Of course, you see, that's why I sent so many of them to wood. And I don't even see any, like, there's another elephant over there, but I don't know if I want to lure it over. I think I just kind of want to, you know, whatever. I'll send these guys over here. Maybe, yeah, well, I could, however, go here and then here. So it'll only be two of them over there trying to see. Oh, water buffalo found. All right, cool, fantastic. I'll take them. What I should have done is I didn't find my my opponent quick enough, but I was gonna say I should have tried to lame my opponent. Just a waiting. Yes, I will also go here and then here. I might as well. I will take you two, you three, I guess. You are going to go here. And then all I need is one of them, you know? I don't think I need two of them. See, my economy is not doing that well right now. It's not doing the way that I would like for it to do, that is. But, I mean, I was banking on those bushes being within sight. Again, with my luck, they'll probably be here. Imagine killing like 100 years of brand recognition because some woke Twitter crybabies needed a new target. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, I don't even think anyone was flipping out about Aunt Jemima or anything like that. I think it was just, I think it was an opportunity for the company to try and cash in on viral marketing. You know, that's really what it was at the end of the day. Oh, geez, I need, whatever, I guess, go here and here. Yeah, that's all it really was just viral marketing. Whoa, Scott knows what laming is. You've been watching videos? Nah, Taylor told me. Taylor from PKA told me what laming is. I've learned a lot from him and his buddies, you know. A lot of stuff I did learn on my own. You know, like scout rushing and things like that. I didn't know that had a name. I thought I invented something new. I was like, oh, dude, this is a great idea. Not realizing that's what everybody does, especially when they first started, you know. Speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to... Oh, wait. There we go. I'm going to get ready to scout rush this guy in a minute. Did I... Yes, alright, I have those two. I just need to research wheelbarrow. What is laming? It's when you steal... Oh, geez, it's gold rush, and I didn't even know. Fuck. Oh, fuck, I had no clue. I should have known, though. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Damn. He's doing a lot better than I am at that right now. See, that's kind of where I tend to fail, if I'm being honest with you, is resource accruement. You know, I build a pretty good defensive, like, village and things like that for the most part, but it's resource accruement as well as projection of power, you know. It is what it is, though. I'm gonna go ahead and trying to think of how I want to do this. Alright, go ahead, build it. Eco balance is really hard. Yeah. I find with the Celts it's a little bit easier for me because they have a buff for wood. But even then, like, I still find that sometimes I just don't have enough of whatever I need, you know? Yes, let's go here. There. Oh, yeah. I'm like way ahead of this dude overall, but he's probably gonna outpace me to some degree at some point. I wanna... Oh. Hey there, guys. I gotta be very careful about how I go about taking these away from him. Yeah, he's got sort of a robust it's not crazy or anything, but I can tell he's taken his food production serious. It's not just gold, you know. Wait, what am I doing? Send him down that way. I'll create like one or two more. Of course, nah, I want at least 4. I want at least 4. Read any good books lately, Scott? I'm not a reader, but I am reading a book on the 20th Massachusetts right now, and I'm going to make a video about it after I'm done. There we go. Yeah, I think reading is dumb. Like unironically, I think it's one of those things that fake intellectuals do. You know. Not to say if you read books, it's like, you're reading's for yellow bellies. It's not that. It's that, oh, well. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, it's like whenever I hear anybody talking about books, it's usually in like a self-aggrandizing way, you know? And it's like, it's not, it's like annoying almost, you know? Alright, yeah. So we'll go here. And then... Alright. Let's ride. I'll knock them off gold, and then I'll see how far I can kind of take this. Not exactly in great shape. Wait, what am I doing? Silly me. I'm going to put that there. Alright, boys. I can't go over the gold deposit. What I should do, actually, is... I'm curious as to what his response is going to be. There's no way he's going to just allow me to, you know, do what I'm doing to him. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's see if I can catch these guys. Nope. No, what are you, where are you going? What do you think you're doing? You silly goose. You silly goose. Oh, yeah. And I'm also going to need... Wow. We're, Really getting the lead out here. We're really going pedal to the metal, you know? Oh, uh-oh. What's that? Oh, he's just straight up attacking me with his villagers, which is kind of funny. I'll gladly sacrifice these guys to kill a couple more of his villagers, you know? Whatever I can do to, you know, whatever I can do to keep him from accruing more resources. And then also, wait a second. No, I can go to, yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to take these and go up here, and hopefully I'll be alright. Wait a second. What the hell's going on here? Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. I got him on high alert now. Alright, so I think what I should do next is try and take these things. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go ahead and I'll hit him from this angle next. What are you guys doing? What are you guys... What is going on here? Fucking idiots. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I should also, damn. Wait, no. There we go. Got multiple of them. Might as well use them. Oh, you see, here they are. Here's all the fucking berry bushes. Is Scott playing against chat members? Nah. It's something I've considered, though. It's just that I don't want you guys to cheat. I don't want you guys to stream snipe me. You know? Depressed postal worker. That's probably who I'm playing against. The Suits don't even get the good stuff. They just read Marx and faux cult and shit. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what the good stuff is, you know? People talk, like, people used to sit there and they'd be like, modern Americans, all they do is, oh, well, looks like we've been spotted. You know, like, you can learn just as much from watching TV as you can reading a book, you know? I understand that there's certain aspects of book reading that are, like, nice, you know? Like, you know, language is a beautiful thing. You know what? No, I think I should just focus on trying to get as many of these guys as I can before that happens. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, he's just got men at arms. And go. Hopefully I can take out at least a few of these guys. The thing is, like, men at arms... Yeah, they only do so well in those situations. Yeah, I'll go there, here, and there first. We'll also... Yeah, there we go. Wait a second. I thought... Oh, yeah, I do have someone there. I was like, wait just a second here. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on getting the you know, those things now. Oh wait, no. Any here like oh, any here like cherry pipe tobacco? They make cherry pipe tobacco? Do they? That's crazy. I didn't even know about that. There we go. Okay, so you guys get your asses back there. There was one here. Okay, good. I can make... See, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a castle here. If I can. There we go. Again, just further securing the gold. Cherry flavor tastes like AIDS. The first tobacco... No. The first tobacco I ever had and enjoyed was Cherry Skull, and it was very good. I'll say that much. Us baseball players, we have an affinity for the chewing tobacco, for the dip, and yeah, it's nice. It's nice, is what it is. There we go. Grab that one. There's another one. Oh, yeah, there was one right here, too. That's good. Don't worry. It'll happen. We'll be done soon. True, but I'm talking about comedy books and shit. Only nerds actually read shit about real shit. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. There's like it's one thing like the book I'm reading right now. I wouldn't bother reading it if I didn't have an interest in the subject. It's reading is a very good way to get information about a specific subject, but also you have audiobooks now. That's another thing too. I'm big on audiobooks. What was I gonna say? But like people who read like philosophy and they think that means something, it's just like shut the fuck up. It's kind of in the same vein as I was talking about like doctrinal debates between different brands, or not brands, it's not like it's McDonald's. Different kinds of Christianity and things like that, if you want to call it kinds, I guess. You know what? I really want all of this gold, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get that gold with these guys, and then I'll create more to go here. But a lot of the time people aren't arguing because they want to get to the bottom of the subject or anything like that. They're just arguing because they're like, well, if I talk about this, if I bring this up or that up, it'll look cool, I'll sound cool, and that's just stupid as hell to me. I'm not someone who I don't like circular arguments, and I don't like impotent I don't like impotent anything, and there's a lot of people out there, they're just impotent people. They have nothing to offer. They're intellectually they're shooting blanks, but you're supposed to believe that they actually know anything about anything, and it's just pointless. Impotence is kind of the default mode of the world that we live in nowadays. It's all a bunch of bitching and moaning and bickering that doesn't actually solve problems. And if you try to solve a problem, people look at you like you're fucking insane. It's crazy. It's crazy stupid, crazy annoying. I don't like it. No, sir. Oh, you wouldn't like the good stuff? LOL, it's tough but rewarding. Baudrillard. Borges? Is it Borges, or Borges? Dennett. Habermas. My faves. People read Negarestani a lot, but I find him boring as well. I don't know who those guys are, and they're probably fucking idiots, if I'm being honest with you. Chances are they're probably idiots who just they thought a little bit too much about something that doesn't really matter. Like I'd be willing to bet that, right? And I don't mean to say that in some kind of like Reddit philosophy way either, like some kind of what's his face? You know, the cynic Diogenes, right? I'm not trying to be some kind of Diogenes tier, like, oh, everybody's an idiot. It doesn't matter, but it is true, right? I used to be way into all this deep shit. I used to ask all these questions about, like, oh, dude, what happens when you die? Where do we go? Dude, did you know that it's very possible that, like, nothing existed before last Thursday, dude? Because, like, I mean, yeah, sure, we all think we remember last Thursday, but do we really remember last Thursday? We can't reach out and touch last Thursday. That's literally a theory of the world, is that, like, and I'm pretty sure they literally call it, like, oh, hey, I'm pretty sure they refer to it in some kind of, like, referential way, like the, you know, the last Thursday theory or something like that. And it's like, what's even the point, you know? That none of that shit helps me in a real way. It doesn't matter if, you know what, I'll do this. It doesn't matter if I know or don't know, like, what the meaning of life could maybe possibly potentially be. It really does. It makes no difference at all, ever, you know? Fucking. So why sit here and why bother? And the funny thing is, like, what I'm doing right now has been echoed by other philosophers that I would still probably sit there and be like, that guy's a fucking bitch. I'd still probably say that about the guys who still say that shit, because it's like, why do you gotta, like, why does it have to be some kind of huge thing, you know? Why, like, if you're thinking about it, you're using time and energy to do so. And if it's not doing something to direct you to benefit you directly in the moment, or even in the long term for that matter, what's even the point? You know, that's just kind of the way that I've felt about it for a long time. I used to sit here thinking about all that stuff all the time. And don't get me wrong, it's fun. I get it. If that's your hobby, that's your hobby. And you know, there's worse hobbies. Blah blah. There's worse hobbies to have. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. There's worse hobbies to have. You know, but overall, like, it's more so the people that think they're better than others and things like that, that it's just like, shut your mouth. Shut up. So I got the gold, which is nice. I'm hoping he doesn't end up ambushing the shit out of me. And in fact, what I think I'll do, I'll take about half of these guys and I'll bring them around back. I don't want to leave the gold boys, the golden boys. I don't want to leave them completely unguarded. Excuse me. The son of reviews. Hey Scott, I got an interview with Chrysler. Any preparation tips for sales? You're gonna walk in there. You're gonna look them in the eye. You're gonna give them a firm handshake. Nah, I mean, just be chill, dude. You know, they are looking for somebody to fill the position. And if you walk in there and you make yourself easy to talk to, easy to ask questions to, and if you're not exuding nervous energy for, like, no reason, you're going to be that much easier to interview, which means they're going to probably like you that much more. Hey there. Hello, everybody. But yeah, just be chill, man. You know, you got the interview. Oh, wow. Yeah, nice. I was saying, you got the interview. That most likely means that they're... I mean, it most likely means... It definitely means they're interested in you, obviously, right? Just be chill. You know, be cool. There we go. I read a book in the 3rd grade and it was pretty cool, but then at the end of it, the dog died, which kind of turned me off. Old Yeller turned you off to reading. You were like, nah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Old Yeller, nah. I read this shit because I'm looking for answers I don't have to conversations or impress others. That's not my vibe. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're good. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, we're in really good shape right now. I don't even need Trebs right now, and I'm still like fucking him up. Although he has, wait, I thought they were called the Ghetto. I thought those things were called the Ghetto. No, I'm not trying to like. Oh, hey there. We'll hit the monastery. I'd rather hit the monastery. I'd rather hit these guys first. Yeah, I'm not trying to say you're like an asshole or anything, Zach. I'm just saying like in general, like a lot of people who I've seen that are into that stuff, they tend to be into it for the wrong reasons. They tend to be into it just because they're like, oh, I want to look cool and sound cool, you know? Yeah, let's go ahead. We're also gonna hit these. Yeah, I don't want to speak too soon again, right? That'd be crazy of me, but I think it's a good sign that I've penetrated this man. I've penetrated him so deep that I've destroyed multiple military installations, and I was about to hit his monastery as well. I feel like fiction doesn't pretend to not be an escapist waste of time. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, when I do read, I tend to not read fiction, so I couldn't even really tell you that. I mean, books are escapist. Books are escapist. That's just what they are. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with like wanting to escape from like the monotony of your day. What do you think I'm doing right now? I'm literally doing that as we speak. Trying to put a castle down so I can raid the shit out of this dude. I'm gonna put it down right here as well. Give him a little scare. Amazing yet simple tip. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. You can sometimes forget to just like have a conversation with somebody, because really that's what a job interview is. It's a conversation with somebody at the end of the day. Now, obviously there is a little bit riding on that conversation, but I mean, fucking it's a conversation nonetheless. You and I, if we were in a room together, we'd just be chilling, you know? Um, it's not much different when it comes down to it. The way I see it anyway, Any job interview that I've had that's gone really well, I just walked in and I treated it like it was a conversation between me and the person about like, something that I knew about, right? Like, if you're a salesman, I'm sure you know about sales. So I don't think you have to worry too much about like, oh no, yeah, I'll create 5 of them right out the gate, and then I'll create more Woad Raiders in this one. Oh, duh, I'm not even halfway done with it. I could create it. Yeah, you know what? I'll put another one right next to it when I'm done. Yeah, like, I would assume you know about sales. You're not going into this blind, right? So, it is what it is. They need to bring back Age of Mythologies now. I don't even know what Age of Mythologies is. Gotta be honest with you. Yeah, we'll go here. I don't want to take chances like that, After what happened last... Oh, wait. I'll create the Elite Woad Raiders first. In fact, you know what? I want to get... Oh, shit. Damn it. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright. We're good. We're good. I started writing short stories last month. Gonna try self-publishing this year. Good for you, Zach. That's really cool. Yeah, I wish I could write stuff. And I actually wrote a book, but you guys will never get to read it. And it's not fiction. Actually, it was a philosophy book. But, yeah, I took it off Amazon. It's not that I don't stand by it. It's that it was limited release in the first place. It was an accompaniment with an old channel that I used to run that talked about a certain philosophy. Um, you know, that I used to follow. But yeah, no, I'd rather I was anonymous on that channel. I'd rather not be like, oh yes, I used to run this channel. You know, here's the book. Age of Mythologies is cool. It plays a lot like Age of Empires. Is it like a? Is it supposed to be like an AoE knockoff almost, or is it like? Was it always its own thing? All right, there we go. I ain't letting this fucking guy get us. I ain't letting it happen this time. Oh, sir. Alright. Let's go ahead and nail him. Oh, yeah, no, I don't have that much food. In fact, I should probably, there we go. Alright. The hell are you guys doing here? What is going on? Whatever. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I'll wait for those guys to be done before I do my thing. Oh, there's another one. I'll send him out now. I don't need him that bad. Oh, jeez. What are you guys doing? Fucking idiots. You're there cover. What are you doing here? I put you on defensive. Yeah, you can go there. But you see, you got smart. He got smart. Yeah, I have no choice. Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyway. Where are you guys going? I sent you after. All right, whatever. they're just hanging out. There's a there they are. Okay. Yeah, well, they're dead now. That's for sure. Nah, you know what? Oh yeah. Nah, he ain't gonna come back from this. Oh, Alright. I guess we're going for it. Oh, jeez. He's got two of them now. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. I'll go ahead and I'll, Hey, baby. Nah, get your asses away from there. Nah, you know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna put him here for now. And then... Alright, let's go. See, these guys are just barely quicker than my raiders. So like, if I want to chase them down, I have to chance having them run into there, which is a pain in the ass. But I think at this point it'll be all right because that's probably his last castle. I would hope that's his last castle anyway. Oh, I forgot I put him on a hold position instead of attack. Yeah, we're good. There's just a few of them hanging there. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Go after the threat, you idiots. Nice. Fucking... Yeah, yeah. I mean, there was no way. I knew I had him when the first batch of Woad Raiders was able to destroy like multiple of his buildings. I outpaced him, and I didn't make the same mistake as last time. I outpaced the last guy too. That's what I'm getting good at, is outpacing the other guy. Um, but then I got too complacent, and I was just like, yeah, whatever, Um, it's pretty much Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare of AoE. I've never played Red Dead Redemption or Undead Nightmare. Um, Battle of 300 2.0 to the hot gates. You should try playing the Khmer sometime. They have some nice bonuses. Yeah, I probably could. I think I played with them once, but I got trounced. The thing is, like, I'm learning how to use the Celts, specifically. Not, not a lot of people use the Celts from what I've seen, and I want to get good with them, because I'm an Irish weeb. But in addition to that, too, I like the Woad Raiders. I've kind of grown fond of the Woad Raiders. The way that I use them is I like it. I like hitting them from weird angles. Like I built the two castles here specifically to hit him from an angle that he was not going to expect. Everybody expects you to just go head on, and I've noticed that, like, nobody, even when I get scout rushed, they always just attack me from the direction they were in. They never think, why don't I send them around here and then go there? And like I do believe it makes a difference, because now you're sitting here, instead of thinking, okay, I need to build a wall here, you're like, fuck, I need to build a wall here and here. And then while you're doing that, all of a sudden I come back around the other side that you're not even thinking about, right? I do think it makes a difference, and because also, like, you want to figure out where the enemy's coming from ASAP. You don't want to sit here and let them penetrate deep into your shit until and then be like, oh, okay, I'll do something about that. You want to see them hit the map immediately, and you want to have troops over there to deal with that, And if you're keeping somebody off balance by sending scouts his way, or in this case, Woad Raiders, you have it from multiple angles and stuff like that. He's going to send all his guys over here, but then you also have ones coming that way, That's just the theory. That's the theory that I have, which I'm not trying to act like I'm some tactical genius or anything like that. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks this way, but also I've noticed that, like, even the dudes that beat me bad, they tend to just go, oh, I'm here, he's there, I'm just going to take scouts and rush straight forward. Dude just found out what simple tactics are. Somebody already said that. YouTube strategy vids. Yeah, I watch them every now and again. The thing is, too, like, I enjoy being able to figure things out on my own as well, Although, like, like, the first 4 or 5 moves that I make in every game are something that I got from a video, Excuse me. Everything after that, I kind of either figured out on my own, or I'm just experimenting with it. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here though. It's kind of late, and I hold on. Yeah, it's kind of Jeez. Got a piss filter on. It's kind of late, and I gotta get to bed soon. It's it's a work night, unfortunately, and yeah. I'll see you guys later. I'm thinking every now and again, it's not going to be a weekly thing, but maybe like once, maybe twice a month, we'll do weekday streams and stuff like that. Just something like this, where it's like, okay, I had a Monday or a Wednesday where I wasn't completely overwhelmed. Maybe I'll play some AoE, or maybe I'll just chill and talk about stuff and stuff like that. I'm planning the stream with Hallowed Dan, as well as Ryan Katsu Rivera as well. He's going to be on. It's going to be a Catholicism call-in stream. Like I said, I want to make sure that when I do talk about Catholicism, I am speaking from a point of sureness, and if I can't do that, then I have to have somebody who can, or two people who can. And if we're gonna do call-ins and stuff like that about religion, specifically Christianity, and more specifically Catholicism, I would rather have, I'd rather have them around, right? Because they're the ones who are gonna be more familiar with the doctrine than I am. I was just raised Catholic, and I haven't been to a church in a very long time, so I'm not exactly 100% on the doctrine and why the doctrine is what it is. Um, so there's that. That I'm not sure if it's going to be Friday. I'm going to see if it's going to work out for Friday. I got to get back to him. I you know I I talked to him a little bit today, but I didn't have time to really send like mad messages back and forth. So we're gonna get that figured out, and we're gonna let you guys know. Thank you very much for showing up. All right, I had a really good time. I look forward to doing this again in the future. It'll probably be a surprise thing or just an impromptu thing as well. But I will catch you guys later. Peace out.